Hi, I'm Bradley Ray and I race for BSB Suzuki in the British Superbike Championship. Most of the time I spend my weekends like this. Today I'm down here at Wheels Motorcycles in Peterborough. You wouldn't believe it, I'm not actually allowed to ride on the road, but today I'm taking my CBT. It should be interesting.
CBT is really designed to make sure that you're safe to ride on the road. So to get to that position, we need to go through a sort of process. We then take you out and we show you all around the bike, all the controls. This is where Bradley will know a little bit. We show you some basic checks that needs to be done on the bike. Did you do your own checks on your bike when you had yours, Bradley? You didn't know. And we'll do some exercise like moving away and stopping. We'll do controlled stops, we'll do emergency braking, figure eights, U-turns, that sort of thing. At 21, you will be restricted to 47 brake. This brake, you're all right, Bradley. What brake horsepower is your bike?
225.
So if we knock about 180 brake off, you're about there. Might feel a bit strange, but 47 brake horsepower. So I think we get Brad to show us what to do.
It's not very nice, is it?
No, it's horrible, isn't it?
Obviously we've got a lot of people watching, isn't there? You sort of know how to ride a bike, but yeah, you've got to try and do what they want you to do, I suppose. Which is a little bit different, but I'm quite excited actually. It should be a good day. Suzuki, aren't they? Obviously good. It's a bit biased to me, but yeah, we rode street version the other week. We rode that round a kart track with a few other bikes. So yeah, I quite like the bike, to be fair. Yeah, should be interesting.
Well, we've got Brad, who's obviously got lots of experience, so he's helping me get deck riding. This is Deck's first time that he's ridden a motorcycle. In fact, this is about his second lap round, so it's doing really, really good. What we're going to do then is go on to control braking, and then we're going to talk about gear changing, emergency stop. We're going to do figure eights, U-turns, and then simulated right and left turns. So basically, we're making sure they're good on the bike before we go out into the road.
To be honest, it's quite difficult, to be fair, because they're doing what I'm used to. Doing just little things like that, clutch control and going around in a tight circle, it's quite difficult to get the brain to work in them sort of areas. But no, it's quite interesting to use your body a bit differently. But obviously out on the road, that's what we've got to learn to do and ride like that sort of thing, which makes it a lot safer and easier.
To be fair, the British Superbike season is going really well for me at the moment. It's only my second year in the British Superbike Championship, so we went into round one quite positive from last year. I mean, it was the first year we ended up 11th in the championship, and we had one podium, which for me was quite a big thing. We was always towards the end of the year around the top 10, top 8, which was quite big with the new Suzuki and the first time in BSB. So rolling into the second year with the same team, same bike with a few extra parts, we went in quite positive. We stayed under the radar, done a few tests around the local track. We went out to Spain at the start of the year as well. And we went into round one and just kept our head down, done our job, and then we come to race day. And we ended up winning the first race, set pole for the second race, and then won the second race. And for me, that was just like a dream come true to win a British Superbike race, and then to do a double was massive. So yeah, the confidence was high, and we're still positive after Donington. So we went into Brands with the same attitude as we would go into any round. Obviously a bit more confident, but keeping grounded and just going there and doing the best we can. So Brands we done well. We set pole, ready for race one. Race one we led for 28 laps with Shaky right behind me. I made a mistake into turn one, which let him through and ended up finished second. And to be fair, I was quite gutted because I didn't make a mistake for 28 laps and made it on the last 2 laps. So all we've got to do now, from now till the showdown, is stay in the top 6 and be consistent and gain as many podium points as possible. And hopefully we'll be in a shout with the championship at the end. It's going to be a close championship, that's for sure. There's top 6, top 8 can win all the races. So it's been quite an interesting day today. We've been out on the GSX R125, and compared to my Superbike, it's quite a lot different. Obviously the power difference is massive. We're sort of doing 200 mile an hour on a Superbike to 50 mile an hour on a 125, and And on a track, you're obviously all going one way, and you don't have any trees, lampposts, or anything like that. You don't have indicators, lights, so everything like that is completely different. But it's quite nice to go out on the road and see everything like that. But yeah, it's going to be nice to get back on my superbike. Believe it or not, it's quite difficult to ride a 125 on the road because you're so used to going so fast and leaning the bike over and doing all this. It's completely different. So yeah, I'd say riding a 125 is a lot harder than racing a superbike around the track. And I'm looking forward to getting out on the road and obviously hopefully be on a Suzuki.
Well, we've had a great day today. Day not ridden before, and they're both absolutely riding superb on the road. It is a lot different to racing, of course, but they're very good at anticipating and planning, and they've really come on leaps and bounds. I think even Bradley might have learned a couple of bits, which is really nice for me as an instructor. I can tell the world that. But no, it's been an absolutely fantastic day, it really has.
Yeah, cheers guys, thanks.